Hello everyone, my name is Clement and welcome to my presentation. I would like to talk about the Maasais of East Africa. Now let me take you through my learning outcomes. At the end of this video, I should be able to educate you on the following concept of the Maasai. 1 is marriage, 2 is dressing, 3 gender roles, and 4 is healing. The Maasais are arguably the most famous indigenous group in Africa because of their ability to have maintained most of the cultural practices. Even though some of the cultural practices of the Maasai were deemed to have violated human rights, like example is female genital mutilation. That one has got abolished, but most of the cultural practices are still maintained, and people travel from far and near just to come and see the rich culture of the Maasai. Basically, the Maasai are located in East Africa. They can be found in Tanzania, in Kenya. According to Maasai oral tradition, the Maasai, because they are herdsmen, they used to migrate from one place to another. And according to oral tradition, they migrated from Lake Turkana in the lower Nile Valley. They began migrating to the south. That was in the 15th century. They migrated and was moving along that land stretch to the road to Tanzania and northern Kenya during the 17th and 18th century. That's where they are currently now. There are over 2 million Maasais in Kenya and there are over 2 million Maasais in Tanzania. The Maasai speak Ma language, even though currently they've also adapted Swahili and English. Maasai oral tradition is the main religion among the Maasais. When you go to Maasai, you can find Christians and you can also find Muslims currently. The Maasais rear cattle and they also hunt, but later they also adapted farming and now they also do farming. Two German missionaries, Dr. Lord Craft and Reverend Jonas Redman, were the first to have arrived in the land of the Maasai in 1840. The British also arrived in 1895. When you look at the slides, Dr. Lord Craft is on my left and Reverend Jonas Redman is on my right. In 1883 to 1902 is considered the worst years of the Maasai. According to the Maasai, during those years, their population was reduced to about 2/3. Most of their people died because of smallpox. And because of that, they went into treaty with the British in 1904. They signed their first treaty with the British in 1904. They signed their second treaty with the British in 1911. After the treaty was signed, 60% of the lands of the Maasai were taken away from them by the British. The lands were used in creating ranches and a whole lot. Even after that, in 1940, more lands was also taken away from the Maasai by both the governments of Tanzania and Kenya. Now let's talk about marriage among the Maasai. The Maasai practice polygamy, meaning the men are allowed to marry as many wives as they want, providing they can take care of their wives. In the past, marriages were arranged between families. One family would go to another family just to arrange marriage for their boy. But now people just go in search of their own wives. Things has changed a bit among the Maasai. But still, cattle or dowry is still used as dowry among the Maasai. In the Maasai land, a man's worth is measured by the number of cattle and the number of children. That's why they want to marry as many wives as they want and have as many cattle as they want. The more children you get, the more workforce you also get to take care of your cattle. Now let's move to gender roles. In the Maasai society, the elders are the men. As a boy, you become a warrior. You are trained to become a warrior. Once you're a warrior, you marry, you become an elder after some years. The women or the girls take care of the home. They make sure they do all the chores in the house. The highly respected men in the society are considered to be elders. They make the rules in the community. As a boy, you are trained to become a warrior, and you also take care of your father's cattle. And as a woman, you cook for your husband and take care of the home. The Maasai is also noted the rich colors of their dresses. The cloth or dress in Maasai is called shuka. Both men and women are allowed to wear wooden bracelets. The hairs of the warriors are not shaved, and the dressing also differs from male to female. And the clothing style and its current it varies depending on your age, your social position, and a whole lot. A young man, for example, wear black during the months leading to their circumcision. That's a rite of passage which they go through. While old women prefer red, that is obtained by dyeing the fabric with natural pigments such as orchid. The Maasais wear simple sandals. Now let's move to the healing among the Maasais. The creator is called Enkai in Maasai. It is believed that the creator has dual nature. One, he is benevolent, two, he is vengeful. It is also believed that when you do good, you are rewarded. When you do bad, you are also rewarded. But when you do good, the kind of reward you get, you benefit from it. But when you do bad, the kind of reward you get, you suffer. A priest in Maasai is called Libon. The priest performs healing, divination, prophecy, and also offers prayers for the land. Healing is done through praying to the Creator. The priest or the Libon also know herbs and other plant materials that are used in making um, concoction or whatever that is given to people that are also healed. The Maasais drink blood from cows. They suck blood from cow without killing the cow. They only aim arrow to the neck of the cow and they drain blood out of it. It is believed that the blood of the cow is blessed by the Creator and is also medicinal and can help cure so many diseases among the Maasai. Now, currently, or maybe today, most of the Maasai are still holding on to their beliefs and most of their cultural practices. People travel from far, near, just to come watch their rich culture. Even though the government of Kenya and Tanzania are still trying to persuade them to leave their semi-nomadic herder lifestyle, but people still believe that their cultural practices or their belief is what has kept them to this point. So they still don't want to move away from that. But some of my Maasai have also adopted to pursue mainstream education. Some have become lawyers, others have become teachers, a whole lot. Example is Edward Sokai. He's a two-time prime minister of Tanzania, but unfortunately, he died in a car accident. So, yeah. And even as to today, most of the Maasai's land that has been taken by the government, they are still fighting for it, and they are still hoping that one day, they are going to get their land back. Thank you for watching my presentation. Now, to my sources, um, all pictures were taken from Bing, Jermaine Hefo, this book, The Maasai of East Africa, also as well as New York Times, Through the Eye of the Maasai, and also the Maasai Culture and History.